Well, now we're back into this. For the international title, another one. We had our friend Take a Shit defending against Powerhouse Hobbs.
Can I say one thing and then I won't say anything else about this match? This is the most disappointing match to me as a fan on the show. I was hoping for more out of this.
Well, you silly boy. How dare you have hope? How dare you have it? Because AEW will strip the hope away from you. And it will give you cope instead of hope.
Oh, God.
So what has Hobbs done to deserve this? And what is the... He's gone forever because he's hurt. He comes back in a muddled situation where his manager had totally forgotten about him because he was so unimportant. So he becomes a babyface just by showing up on the other side. And wasn't his partner? Wasn't it Ricochet? Am I misremembering that?
Who was whose partner?
Remember when Hobbs showed up here a couple months ago again, and Callis had forgotten to re-sign him? Who was his partner in that match that brought him back as a babyface?
I have to double check. It may have been Ricochet.
I think it was Ricochet. So then you don't see him, Hobbs, I'm talking about. And then now he's going to do a job for this, again, for this bogus title. There's no thought to getting him over first before he does any of these things.
He returned in November as Ricochet's surprise partner against the Don Callis family.
Boom. Well, now he came out to get his ass kicked by, is Take a Shit still a member of the Don Callis family?
He is. Charter member.
Well, there you go. So at the bell, they stood and traded 13 fake forearms and 3 shoulder tackles before Take a Shit took a bump. So way to get Hobbs over. I know, yes, our friend Take is a wonderful young athlete also, and we've said good things about him. But he shouldn't be standing toe-to-toe with Powerhouse Hobbs. This match shouldn't even be happening right now. Especially the same kind of matches everybody else has. They did the fake forearms. Then they rolled it out and fought on the floor while Aubrey Ed stood and stared at him. And then Take got heat on Hobbs's bad knee, and again, they put him in the position. Remember when I was talking about how Braun Breaker was trying to sell a body part the other day? Was it his arm or whatever, or his ankle, whatever it was? But he was trying to sell like Ricky Morton, and it don't work. You can't have a beast. He has to sell the concept of the pounding and the blows or a big concussive effect, and you get a whatever. They got a Hobbs trying to learn to work. I'm sure somebody has pitched him. Oh, you learn to work by selling. Well, not like this. He's trying to sell like Ricky Morton on a bad knee. But look at him. He's a powerhouse. So this could have been put together better, but I don't know who's putting anything together. Take a Shit can't lead, and Hobbs has been booked into an unwinnable situation where he never gets a chance to be dominant over any fucking body. And then Hobbs had to make a one-legged comeback, so a lot of that shit looked like shit. We could didn't have him sell his arm. Don't have him sell his leg. At least, you know, the fans were ready for Hobbs to win it. And then Hobbs went to the top to do something, allegedly, but Take a Shit caught him, and they had an awkward struggle to pull off a superplex, and they lost their balance, and both of them fell off and crumbled to the apron, and they went right back to it like idiots, where they'd established, here's what we're going to do. Oh, but shit, we don't have the balance to do it. We fell off. Now we'll climb back up, and my opponent will be extra careful in helping me give him a superplex this time.
What should they have done?
Do anything else, bud. They both fell off on either side of the goddamn ropes, get on the floor, bing, bing, roll back in, shoot, duck, fucking spine buster, whatever the fuck. Who was going to Take a Shit, was going to give him the superplex, then let Take a Shit duck something and hit him with a goddamn flying Japanese dingbat. But don't go back and do the same thing you just fucked up, obviously. And then be more. And so it like Hobbs then just climbed right up. Here, superplex me, friend. Because they didn't want to fuck it up again. And then Take a Shit came off the top with a senton and then ran into a spine buster and got a. So Take a Shit superplexed him, then came off the top with a senton on him and then hit the ropes and ran toward him. And Hobbs got up and gave him a spine buster and got a 2 count. And then they both climbed up to the top again, not smoothly. And Hobbs power slammed him off the top and sold his knee. So, again, yes, it's a great idea. Hobbs is so strong, I bet I can power slam you off the top rope. It's not executing the move, it's the phoniness of getting there that fucking doesn't come into their mind. And then Take a Shit, hit him with a kick, an elbow, a knee, a front face lock, and a suplex, and beat him 1, 2, 3. After he was slammed off, as spine bustered and power slammed off the top rope, well, I'll just kick him and elbow him and knee him and front face lock him and suplex him and just beat him 1, 2, 3. I'll just do that. And after all that other shit, he just beats him flat in a horrible finish. Thanks for coming, Hobbs.
And it's almost like Wardlow. I mean, it's not an exact thing, but it's like they do something bad and they think they're going to repair it. You know, we'll talk about Dynamite when we talk about it. They give Powerhouse Hobbs a big handicap win. But this match didn't do it.
And one of the other people apparently was really handicapped.
Stop it. Stop. He was a smaller man. He was a smaller man, that's for sure.
No, he was a wise ass. He was a smart ass. We'll get to him, but I would have fucking, if it had been on OVW television, it's been a wrestling school, I would have gone around the announce desk, hit the ring, and pulled the guy out myself. He was so unprofessional.
My point is, this match didn't do anything to help Hobbs. And I think, like I said, it was disappointing. We finally get Hobbs versus Takeshita, and it just wasn't happening.
And it didn't happen, but it happened.